Talk to us about this
Yeah,
NFL
man.
draft story, man. What was going on? What led to it? And then how did draft night play out for you, man?
So, obviously I can't remember what that form is that you obviously
Oh,
you
yeah,
fill
yeah.
out
Yeah.
to see what your estimated draft
Uh-huh.
pick or so, mine came back said, you probably ain't getting drafted, champ. Like, so it really was what it was, man. And I ended up going to Atlanta on a free agent deal as a fullback. Like I said, that's when they was shooting Hard Knocks.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up going to Atlanta. Like first time ever, literally the first time I ever heard an offensive play was like day one of like rookie mini camp. You feel me? So I was like, all I got is special teams at this point because I don't know what the quarterback is saying. You feel me? So
It
like,
don't even
I don't really,
sound like it makes
yeah,
sense. When I hear offensive
no,
call, I'm like, bro, I don't speak that language. I speak CME 33. I speak 22. I
man,
speak
I'm
that.
telling you, they
Yeah.
got protections. They got, bro. I never once, like, most, I can't lie to you. I had no idea. I didn't even know how to study the playbook. Like, I was writing stuff down on a note card, and I had no. I look back now, it would have helped me no bit. All the stuff that I
Bro
was
said, I don't
writing.
write it all to what I'm writing about, bro.
But I was trying to figure it out because I wanted to play so bad. I remember calling my agent like, "Man, this ain't gonna work, bro. Like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing out here. Like, I literally running the wrong way on plays and
No,
stuff. Like,
no.
they doing checks. So, truth be told, man, I
Head
got cut.
spinning. Head
I was the
spinning.
first. Yeah, I was the first one going on Hard Knocks. You feel me? But like. I always knew, man. I always had faith that, like, if I went and played offense first, that I'd be able to, turn this thing around and maybe get a chance to play defense. So, with that being said, I ended up getting cut on Hard Knocks. It was like right before I didn't ever got to play in a preseason game or anything, honestly. I went home, bro. I ended up being a substitute teacher for the year back at my old high school, and then. Randomly got a call that next year, right after the Steelers had lost to the Ravens. Randomly got a call, hey, do you want to try out for at linebacker? And I'm like, hell yeah, I've been working out, I've been doing all this stuff. Like, yeah, I'm trying to go. Like, let's do it. Man, that was all she wrote, bro. I was like, ain't no way this is getting away from me. I knew that I would pass the athlete test.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't a factor of like being in shape. It was just more so of just having an opportunity. And I took the opportunity. And then when, like I said, Coach Tomlin came up to me a couple of weeks after that and was like, hey, I want to try you at line. I was like, oh, man. I've been at fullback. So and that's all she wrote, bro, honestly.
Yeah, what was your reaction to that? Because that's how you got cut with the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never forget it. It was when we had the pool table in the locker room. I was just literally, I'm a rookie, so like I'm low key walking around looking scary.
So
You know what I mean?
pool table in that joint. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm walking around looking scary and stuff. And like Coach Tomlin was like, he just flat out just came. He ain't really scared to come talk to nobody, so he just flat out came and told me like, yo, I want to see you at this fullback position type. And I'm like, I ain't gonna tell him no. I just like, all right. In my head, I'm thinking. In my head, I'm thinking like, damn, I'm on the way out. Here we go again. Like, why he want to see me at fullback? I ain't never even played fullback. We already got a fullback. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Will J.
Oh yeah,
You
Willie
know what I
Johnson,
mean?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, man,
shout out to Will, yeah.
Teams don't even have two fullbacks, so why he trying to train me? I'm just like, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? And I made up my mind that very moment in our locker room. I was like, you know what? I was like, F it, man. This is what we gonna do. We was gonna do it like this. Switched my number to 45, and that was it.
Let's
go. When did you feel like you actually had a chance to make the team as the fullback? Or when did you feel like you really got the hang of it?
I really feel like things started turning for me in training camp when we got to put the pads on. Like, mini camp, OTAs and stuff. There really wasn't much of a fullback. We ain't hitting, so there really isn't too much other than learning the position.
Did you say your OTAs was chill? Is that what you just said? It sounded like you just said that. Is that what you said? Was you chilling?
Yeah, you know.
Boy, that's crazy. Nah, respect. You earned it though.
Come on,
you in car crashes every day, bro. Yeah.
You know, like the fullback, man, it comes with his days, right? Like inside run days and full pad days. Those days,
that's a tough day. That's a tough day.
You gotta also remember, you know, the first 4 or 5 days of install the offensive playbook is all route stuff, pass pro and stuff. So. You know, there is some time to chill, especially when they ain't passing you the rock. So it really wasn't an issue, like trying to learn it. Like I said, that's where I say, you know, they had some grace with me.
Yeah.
You know, they took their time because there really wasn't at that time much of a 2-back system in Pittsburgh. You know, we used to run the same for my first year or two. We used to run the same plays when I was in the game. You know, back to back to back. Like, everybody knew what was going on.
Big facts, bro. Big facts.
So, you know, when he told me, I was just like, you know, this is how we going to make the team. This is what we got to do. So when I got to training camp, you know, everything, I started just making noise here, building a relationship with the special teams coach, Danny Smith. And then my rookie year in Pittsburgh is the year we played in the Hall of Fame game. So I knew that we have 5 opportunities rather than 4. And for me, I was like, that's perfect. Like, it's more time than I get to do what I do. And I ended up, like, my only goal was to make a tackle in every preseason game.
Bro, that's
special
fire.
Teams.
That is fire.
And I did.
You did your thing, bro. Stop playing. You do your thing out there.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I did. And then I'll never forget, man, Lawrence Timmons came up to me one day after practice.
Shout out to Law Dog.
During training camp. Law Dog came up to me, and he was like, bro, you going to make this team. And that gave me the boost of inspiration to be like, keep going. You know what I mean? And I was during training camp my rookie year, I was like shadowing like the greats, like James, like Harrison, like doing like little stuff in the weight room he was doing, following Pouncey around in the training room, working on my body.
Goons, let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
so like
go.
I was really taking my time, learning the right way to be a professional, completely opposite of what was going on in Atlanta for me. So with that being said, man, we had a long training camp that year, a super long training camp. It was 5 games, like I said. So that's damn near 6-7 weeks in training camp, right?
And we hitting every day. Oh my God, we was hitting, yeah.
We hitting every day. So I'm getting to hit people, I'm getting to show. And then probably around like the 4th game, I was like, man, I think I solidified my spot on the practice squad at least. Like, we already got a fullback. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I probably at least solidified in the practice squad. I had to. I know I'm at least that good. And then one day, or like a succession of like 3 or 4 days, and it's probably going to bring some memories back. But there was everybody know Vinny. You know what this gonna do? Yeah. Right. My rookie year, Coach Tomlin was going on and on, like 3 or 4 days about like, you know what Vinny going to do. He was just showing Vinny lighting people up all training camp. Like,
Vince had a highlight tape of destroying running backs, fullbacks, and tight ends.
Now, mind you, this ain't Vince Williams year 7 and playing middle linebacker. This is Looney Tunes.
He crazy. He don't care about life. He don't care.
4th year in the league. He don't care, you know what I'm saying? Like, he out here really smashing people, like really sending them home
in practice, bro. Yeah, you like, bro, you really fired on this dude right here. It's like,
actually, Coach Tomlin, that's where he came up saying,
I'd rather say
whoa than sick him.
Talk about it. Vince was killing folks, bro.
Yeah, no, he was killing people, and like, you know, Coach Tomlin, like rightfully so, he was gassing him up. You know, it was like 3-4 days of just gassing him up. Vinny was hot. Yeah, you know, that's what happens.
And we felt great about that too. He was on our side. You know, we appreciate.
Yeah, because he was a linebacker. Facts. You know, he was setting the tone for practice. Like, it was actually like quite remarkable what was going down. And it was a full pad day. We had inside run, and I had already seen the script, so I already knew that we had a counter on. And I knew I was going to be in. I knew Vinny was going to be in. I knew that Vinny was
already
the dude I
knew
was
the
going to need to
lineup.
hit.
That's crazy. Let's go.
Yeah, I already knew.
Hey,
So I'm
let's
like,
go.
man, I'm about to smash. I'm about to light him up. Like, we ain't doing this no more.
He been plotting on Vinny since lunchtime. That's crazy.
Cause I was like, I gotta make a name for myself. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like this is Coach Tomlin calling this the big dog. Like, nah, like I'm the big dog. You feel me? And we ran that play, man. I had a pretty decent hit on Vinny. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of like the next day in the team meeting room, Coach Tomlin was like, you know what Vinny gonna do? Kind of showing the slideshows again. But
Shout
this
out to
time
4-5.
he showed him the play where me and him had made contact. And man, that kind of like
that was different.
Like I said, a little bit more inspiration of like you doing the right things, bro. It's like, so once that happened, I was like, yeah, I definitely can be on practice squad, like in the National Football League for sure. And then, like I said, I keep going back to this Hall of Fame, this 5 preseason game. It benefited me because the last preseason game we played Carolina, and I was like, man, I got to do something real crazy to make this team. Like, I have to do something right now to make this team.
Talk your talk, bro. You noticed the play that we have never heard. Coach T won't let us not hear this one. So go ahead, drop it on real quick. Go ahead.
So I'm like, man, I have to do something. Like, I don't have any more reps. They tell you when you're a rookie, they tell you when you're going in the game in the preseason. Like, you know your amount of time that you play, you know your opportunities. Unless you like, playing out the rest of the game. Obviously, you don't know what's going to happen. But me, I knew that my offense was over in the first half. I knew I was going on special teams in the second half. I just didn't quite know how I was going to make a play to make my name ring bells. And once they told me I was going to be on punt block,
talk about it.
I was like, I got to block a punt. I got to block a punt. I got to. That's the only way I'm going to make this team. That's what they was hyping up the whole time. Like, if you block a punt, national football team, if you don't make this team, you're going to make another team.
I swear.
So I was like, I have to block a punt tonight. It was a night game against Carolina, probably like the third or fourth quarter. I can't remember it exactly, but it was time for the punt. And ironically enough, the dude that I blocked the punt on was somebody that came to Pittsburgh a couple years later. But nevertheless, I was like, I have to block this punt. So punt, they call us to go out there. And at halftime, I was like, man, I literally was talking to myself. I said, Rose, you got to do something crazy, bro. Like, this is your last opportunity. This is the last preseason game. This is the last chance.
Is it? Heck yeah.
They call punt return, man. And I blocked the punt, bro. I just blocked the punt. Like, I can't even – I don't know what happened. I just inside rush, made a little move, blocked the punt.
And look at everybody went crazy.
Yeah, everybody went crazy. And then
so,
I was like,
blocked, he won. Oh, it's so
I went over to the sideline, and Coach Tomlin was there with his hand out. And at that time, I hadn't seen that handshake. But you know what that means? 5 years, playing 5 years there, I definitely realized and seen it happen again. That like that handshake means like, yeah, we good.
Yeah,
locked
in. Confirmation,
like,
bro. Yeah.
Welcome to the team. You know what I'm saying?
You're part of the family now officially. That's what he was saying. So
right. So that next day, it was the final cuts or whatever. You know, I walked in the building. I was scared shitless. I didn't know what was going to happen. And, they was just like, nobody talk to me. So I was like, all right, like, it's kind of weird. Ain't nobody talking to me. I mean, obviously I ain't going home yet, but I wasn't able to relax because, we had some people that was suspended that year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm still not solid on this team. Like, I have to make noise. You know what I mean? I have to make noise so I stay around because we had 2 people suspended that come back. That's 2 roster spots.
And
mind you, we still have – and they in the backfield, and we still have a fullback on the roster, not including me. So I'm like, it's 2 roster spots that got to come back. We got 2 fullbacks on the roster. Like, I got to make noise. I got to continue to make noise. So my only goal, honestly, was to like make some noise on special teams every opportunity that I could. And probably my rookie season, I ended up probably having a tackle or so every game, man. Like, just stay consistent with that. And kind of just built out a whole, career on just
a little niche. Yeah,
nah, seriously, man.
Yeah, like a little niche of just having my own little special way I floated with that team, you know, them special years of the Killer Bees, like, you know, everybody was so important to the success, you know, and I just really took responsibility for my role, you know, and my role was exactly what it was. It wasn't nothing special, but it was to make plays and it was to block. And I was like, I'm not about to give it up to nobody else because this is what I've been working for. You know what I mean? So
big facts.
I just really just, you know, I stayed humble, I stayed prayed up, and that was really it, man. I just really took that opportunity with the full head of steam, dog. Can't say nothing else about it, dog.